I'm Stan Altman. I'm a professor in the School of Public Affairs. And this semester I ran a project called Blended Learning using Synchronous technology. The idea behind the project was twofold. One, I wanted to begin to introduce more online education into my undergraduate course offerings. And two, I wanted to experiment with the possibility of having two classes scheduled for exactly the same time and in the same classroom, and see what we could learn from trying to make more efficient use of classroom space on the college campus. One of the surprising outcomes of the working with synchronous technology was to begin to use one of the platforms we experimented with called ooVoo. And while it wasn't robust enough to use for synchronous class lectures, I did adapt it and began to use it to create what I call a virtual office hours. That is, students were able to schedule office hours for me off campus, off the 9 to 5 normal schedule. And that turned out to be, I believe, very effective as a way of communicating. It also gave them a group work tool that they could then work, because they were each able to conference each other when they were working on a project. Many of these products have similar kind of features, three of which are: one, the ability to share a desktop; two, the ability to record, and I think that that's absolutely imperative; and three, they're typically the ability to do whiteboards and the ability to kind of send documents in real time as students are covering a lecture and new information may surface. This is the way they're going to communicate with each other in this world. I mean, increasingly everything is on the computer. Increasingly everything is video images. And the idea of getting used to the fact that they're working with people who aren't in the same room with them, and that they can have a video link to be able to work in virtual time, in terms of people don't work 9 to 5 anymore, I think was a very interesting lesson for all of us. But I think this is the way of the future, and I'm committed to do as much as I can on online education and give our students the flexibility that I can.